Good morning, friends, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let's jump into another Modern Horizons 3 draft, and if you are not, please like, comment, subscribe, do the video things on YouTube. I'm new to this. I'm creating content for the first time ever. I'm getting better, and I really do appreciate all of those little engagements. It kind of keeps me ready to go. But let's jump in and see what we can get going here. We are 100% going to be starting with the Fanatic of Ronas. Great card. I will say I want to do the black-white undo not master, but I know the black-white deck's not the greatest. I did see Cheon play a great Cranial Ram deck, which was super cool. So there are some pretty strong cards in here. I liked Planar Genesis when I got the chance to play it before, but Fanatic of Ronas, 2 mana for a 1/4 mana dork basically, but you can bring it back for 4. Eternalize, you can play it from your graveyard, and then when it taps for 4 mana for itself. So just really strong card. Nothing else really compares. I mean, Deep Analysis is good, but I don't know if it's really good in this format. What are we going to follow that up with? There is an Unfathomable Truths, but also a Worn Power Stone. And honestly, Worn Power Stone I think is a phenomenal pickup to go after a Fanatic of Ronas. We're looking to be in an artifact, probably, you know what I mean, Eldrazi style deck. There's the Cranial Ram. Like this whole black-red artifact kind of package here. But Worn Power Stone is by far the strongest card, so we'll take that. Well, I say by far. Worn Power Stone's just really good. Especially if you're playing any big Eldrazi or anything like that. Ooh, Sylvan Safekeeper. Interesting. There is a Royal Cartographer, but there's also a Horrific Assault. The Royal Cartographer is interesting purely because we're not that deep into this yet. But Horrific Assault is just a really solid, like, fight effect almost. Sneaky Snacker is not late, so I'm kind of not here for that. Sacrificing a land to give something Shroud is interesting, but not exactly what we're looking for here. I would probably play both of those depending on where we end up, but let's just take the Horrific Assault to stay in the green. Ooh, Fel the Profane. There's also a Warp Tusker, as well as an Evolution Witness. Here, honestly, Fel the Profane is pretty interesting to me, but whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses a life and gains a life. Like, if we're going to be in green-black with tokens, but let's take the Warp Tusker now. And we'll see where we end up. Priest of Titania is interesting. Tranquil Landscape. Copy Crook. Flooded Strand. Priest of Titania is interesting. It's not great. I'm seeing some red and some blue come back around. I think I'm going to take the Tranquil Landscape just because it's colorless land, taps for green and blue. Chances are we end up green and blue. There's a Basking Brood-Scale and a Bespoke Battle Wagon. Honestly, the Bespoke Battle Wagon coming around this late. Sage of the Ennoble tapping. This being a 2-mana 0/4 is just kind of annoying. Like, that's just not very good for us. Tempest Harvester would be alright. Branching Evolution, if I were in that Airy Auxiliary deck, would be pretty good. But let's Basking Brood-Scale. Just solid for us. Foreboding Landscape or Utter Insignificance. I think the Utter Insignificance is just going to be a solid removal spell for us. And the Eldrazi deck is usually green-blue or green-red. We could take the Foreboding Landscape for another green-blue, but let's take the Utter Insignificance for removal. Hydra Trainer, 2 Cyclops, and another Worn Power Stone. Maybe Worn Power Stone's not as good as I thought it was. But Hydra Trainer, 2 mana, 1/1. You may exert this creature as it attacks. Okay. Just grab another Worn Power Stone and keep an eye out for a bunch of the big ol' Eldrazi's. I kind of like what we're looking at here for a deck. I mean, I'll be real. We got a land. We got one big Eldrazi. We got some early ramp and then some interaction. Like, this looks like a solid start to a deck. I will say, power-wise, we're pretty low. You'll notice we've got a bunch of commons, a bunch of commons, and a couple uncommons, and then a rare. So we ain't got much power. But we are in the power, like, colors. So we'll see what ends up happening. Another Warp Tusker, we'll take it. Cranial Ram coming around super late. If we were anywhere close to being the Cranial Ram deck. The Mardu colors are the 3 colors we're not in. There's a blue, or yeah, blue red black. So like we'll take it and put it in the sideboard. I mean, technically we can leave it out here, I suppose. Counter target multi or destroy target multicolored permanent. We'll put it in the sideboard. The Nadir's Nightblade is an interesting one if we do splash it in. Ooh, that gives us a little something. Aww. Guide of Souls is one of those really, really great payoff for being an energy. But Twisted Riddlekeeper, 8 mana 5/5 with a merge. When you cast a spell, tap 2 permanents. We'll take that. The Solar Transformer is pretty interesting as well. This is just a mana rock, like a colorless mana rock. Would love to have that. Malevolent Rumble, also solid. Another Tranquil Landscape to go with our first would be interesting, but a Johnny Fells the Godsire would be interesting. But let's take the Twisted Riddlekeeper. Essence Reliquary. A lot of green-white. There's a Demon Furier, and then there's a Snapping Voidcraw. A Bountiful Landscape would be interesting for us, but we're going to take the Snapping Voidcraw. We should theoretically just be able to ramp into these. Oh, there's another Riddlekeeper. Pretty consistently ramp into these big Eldrazi. There's a Nyxborn Hydra, which is interesting for me. I would like to have one of those, but I'm going to take another Twisted Riddlekeeper first. There is a Nyxborn Hydra here, which I think is what we're going to take. We're looking pretty solid deck-wise right here. We got some big Eldrazi's in the top end. We got some good stuff on the low end as well. I'd like to see a couple of those 1/2 Death Touchers to go alongside this Fanatic of Ronus. Cram, not very good, I don't think. Spawn Gang Commander is interesting. There's also an Unfathomable Truths, which we're going to take the Unfathomable Truths. The Spawn Gang Commander. Yeah, we're going to take the Unfathomable Truths. Here, blue, green, black, a Foreboding Landscape. Conduit Goblin and Expanding Ooze coming so late is kind of crazy to me, but I guess I'm not too terribly surprised. And I do have 2 black lands now. Nadir's Nightblade, you coming in, Elf Warrior? No, I don't think so. The Twisted Riddlekeeper gives us a little bit more power. There's a Kalia in here. That's kind of crazy. There is also a Kozilek's Command, which we're going to take. We do have 2 Worn Power Stones. We have some lands, so we should be able to cast this theoretically. Scry's X, then draw a card. Yeah, we're going to take Kozilek's Command. Junk Driver. I think we're going to take a Glimpse the Impossible. We don't have any... We have 1 red land. But Glimpse the Impossible is just a really, really good card for us. This is a green-red. There's another Glimpse. Let's take the green-red land. Make it more likely that we can actually play the the glimpse originally. There's another green red. Sea smash sideboard. Take the uncommon. We got some big stuff. I'd like to pick up some stronger big stuff. We have 1, 2, 3 red sources. Whenever another non-token permanent you control leaves the battlefield, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Create a token with those characteristics. This is amazing. What in the world? There's also a Bridgeworks battle, which is what we're going to take. But this is amazing. I almost want to, like, that gets white, this gets white. Let's just take it. Return target permanent card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Less interested. Wing It, Electrozoa. Serum Visionary is probably what we're looking for, but there's also a Tranquil Landscape. We're going to take the Tranquil Landscape. Ugin's Binding. Return target non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand. Whenever you cast a color spell with mana value 7 or greater, you may exile this card from your graveyard. When you do, return each non-land permanent you don't control. Holy crap, we're going to take that. And we're going to keep an eye out for some... There's a Malevolent Rumble. Rasheen Roaring Prophet. 4 mana, 4/4. When it enters mill 6, nope. Path of Annihilation is exactly what we're looking for. I want to get some bigger Eldrazi Ravager and a Snapping Voidcraw. A 6 mana 6/6. Let's take the Planar Genesis. No, let's take the Snapping Voidcraw. I want 2 of those. Drownyard Lurker. There's another Unfathomable Truths, but let's take a Drownyard Lurker. There's another Drownyard Lurker. Extras, you may... Except it has at the beginning of your upkeep, you may... It enters as a copy of any enchantment. How many lands are we looking at in here? We're looking at 6 lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need at least 1 more playable. I'm going to take another Eldrazi. So we're sitting there. We've got 6 big Eldrazi. And we got a little bit of draw. Foul Strike. Going to the sideboard. I could take 1 more playable. Gift of the Viper. Maybe. Gravedigg. Nothing. All right. So I'm playing 1 red card and 1 blue card. If I cut the red card, add in both of those. And then drop the blue-red land. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I've got 24. 1, that's 12, that's 17. Where is it? Let's drop the Foul Strike. There's one of these cards was a land also, wasn't it? Am I crazy? Did I cut the card that was also a land? I thought I had one, but maybe I don't. 2, 4, 6. I think we're looking good here. Blue, green, white. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white sources for the 1 white card. Return another target permanent you control and all auras you control attached to it. I mean, we can start bouncing stuff if we wanted, but I don't think that's where we're at. Let's play. I think we're looking interesting. I'm not sure how confident I am in this deck, but I think we can definitely win some games. I'm at least confident in that much. We'll keep this. We don't have a blue source, but we do have a bunch of mana ramp. Plains, Indebted Spirit, sure. Go rid of Plains. And play the Fanatic of Ronas. I'm gonna sacrifice this. Go get an island, and then I'm gonna play this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can play at least one of these next turn. I'm gonna play a 6/8. Oh, it exiles too. That's annoying. My turn. I'm going to hang on to this. No tags entered. Artifact or enchantment, put it in your hand, sure. My turn. So I am going to play this. And then I'm going to attack with my big 6/8. You do get a 1/1 flyer. Okay. Okay, attacking for 2. No attacks. End turn. 100% gonna draw me a card. Rose Cotton Knight. 2 cards, Conduit Goblin. Fair. I don't think that does anything. 3, 4, 5. It needs to get buffed a lot to do anything with Warp Tusker. And then these Snapping Void Claws are going to be able to draw me cards repeatedly. It's going to be a 3/3 flyer. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. This will be a 7. Yeah, we're just going to end turn. Does you have 7 mana? Target opponent exiles the top until end of your next turn. You may play if you cast a spell this way. Mana of any type can be spent to cast it. Okay. Wow. Actually, I'm absurdly upset that they grabbed actually both of my... That's crazy behavior. Yeah. They can play one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, that resolves. Yeah, we're gonna be able to get in for maybe 6, 7, 8. My turn. Target player creates Scry's X and draw it. Exile target creature with mana value X or less. Exile up to X target cards from graveyards. So, we're gonna do that. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this. End turn. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Yeah, so I can do this a bunch. Exalted. So I have 1, 2. Have to add blue. Wait. Z. Tap to add white. Tap to add white. And then we want to cast this. Choose 2. Scry's X. Mana value X or less. Select a value for X. Pay 2. Select a target player. Select a target creature. Auto pay. We'll put this on bottom. Done. And draw. And then we want to do this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to activate this ability. We're going to activate this ability. We're going to auto pay. My turn. Okay, so if I swing out, they block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I'm just going to get in with this. And then these guys. And then this. And I'm going to be like, what do you want to do? Because if they don't block anything here, that's getting through, so I can give this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enter. I've just got a bunch of blockers. I can Unfathomable Truths to create another token. Analysis. Yeah, the results. It was a very in-depth game. One, two. I might... Do I lose here? I think I lose here. Actually, I think I lose here. I should have just attacked in the air. I shouldn't have attacked with these guys. Yeah, we lose here. Yeah, damn, that feels so bad. Ah, okay, my bad. That was a bad attack on my part. Otherwise, no excuse for losing that game. No excuse for losing that game. Gotta play slower, gotta play smarter. They played their outs so well. That one felt bad. All right, let's run it back. Let's keep a real solid hand here. Uh-oh. Blue-black energy. Kami of the Jealous Thirst. Interesting. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this puts us at 7. One, two, three, 4, 5. Reach, trample. Another Kami. Draw 3 cards. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, we're just gonna start playing big Eldrazi. You got a couple of Kamis. I'm just gonna start playing 7/7s. Look at that art. This is just crazy. Like almost old style, but not. Then you have this in the same set. Utter insignificance. Oof. One, two, three, four. So I have 1, 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to play this Genku Future Shaper. And then I'm going to play another 7/7. I'm going to get in for 1. It's a clock. Gift of the Viper is not a great card, but maybe it helps us here. Reach and Death Tap. I wish it gave me protection, but it don't. We're going to get in for 7. Next. This Snapping Void Craw is going to start drawing us cards. I'm here for that. Resolves. Get in there. And then we're going to play another 6/8. My hand is empty. If they draw land and wipe our board, we are SOL. I mean, we will get to attack with 5 for 5 next turn, but that is not going to save you, friend. Royal Cartographer is probably not going to get you there by herself, sadly. This art is just so mangled, man. Ooh, is that on Nyxborn? Yeah. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, they're just gonna take 9. We'll end the turn after drawing 2. We got that Nyxborn Hydra in hand. Thing will be big next turn. Unless now they've got the board wipe. Nope. Okay. Good game. Solid one. Easy one. The blue-black pile comes back. I do want to play a blue-black pile deck. I do think that would be pretty fun. But let's be 1-1 and keep it going. Run it back. Tomatsu. And yeah, I'll keep it. Return target non-land permanent you don't control to its owner's hand. We're going to cancel that. We've got 3 forests. If we can tap this for plains later, we will. That might be a mistake now that I've drawn the Snapping Voidcraw, but then again, I have the Genku in hand, so like I want to be able to play the Genku. Yeah. We're going to play that and be ready to sack it for blue. And you're going to use a Gift to the Viper? Yeah. Trading that Gift to the Viper there was pretty dang good, I will say. My turn. Immediately, too. I'm gonna block and then Unfathomable. Unless he does something crazy. Like, if he tries to put something on this, I will bounce it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Has reached Death Touch. Oh, and Menace. I'm just going to return that. Infernal Captor? Sure. 4 mana 3/3. When this creature exploits a creature, gain control. Yeah, doesn't matter. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this. And I'm gonna play this. Next, no attacks. End turn. Smelted Charge Bug. My turn. Let's play this. 1, 2, 3. And play a land. No attacks. End turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can play this. When we play this, then we'll bring back Ugin's Binding. I wish we had a different one, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And then that dies. Mixborn Hydra comes back by itself. You may, so I don't have to. I'm not going to take that action. Take that action. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna next. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. So we can play the Nyxborn Hydra for 6 on top of something, but we're going to be able to get in with all of these. Maybe. Or are we going to get timed out? Stay tuned next time on Dragon Ball Z. I'm not really sure what they're thinking here. I was going to say, there's not really much for them to do. We are going to be able to get in. They're going to probably be able to Siege Gang. And Siege Gang is like a little bit scary. Siege Gang followed by Infernal Captor, sacrificing one of the Siege Gang tokens to take care of Warp Tusker. Gains haste until end of turn. Doesn't really have a way to sacrifice. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I can take the 5. Like, period, I don't think that's going to be a good spot for us. We're gonna make it 2/5 with the answer. And we're gonna attack for 6. So he can put this for like 6 on top of this, make a 9/9 trampler, and then swing in. That's scary. I should have made this a 0/12 and thought about it a little bit more. That's my mistake. Ah! See, this is where critical thinking and spending a little bit more time on your plays comes into play. Okay, interesting. Exploring Hydra. Has flash. So draw. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can give something plus 9. That makes this 15. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this has to be for 7. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can give him plus 6, so that's 13. We're in crazy waters right now, boys. But I think we might be able to win. That Nyxborn Hydra in there has got me curious. I don't know what you are, guard, but you scare me. There are definitely cards that win him the game. That is not one that wins him the game, I don't think. Here. 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 Yeah. got 2 blockers. This artwork is pretty insane. This has been a nail biter. Honestly, uh-oh. To target creature or planeswalker, you gain 3 energy, so you can kill my Drown Yard Lurker. It's annoying. The annoyed Altasaur is definitely holding him in here. Are you going to use the 2 energy or no? The Genku Future Shaper in our hand has been... Alright, so when I attack with this, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fact that he could have killed me at any time with his spawn gang commander and he hasn't is kind of insane work. Let's do this. And then we are going to play this. I'm going to play the Warren Power Stone. And we're going to sacrifice this to go get a plains. Then we're going to end turn. I've got a singular 7/8. Do I lose here? Only 1 creature can gain trample. Okay, resolves. Pass. So we're going to play this. We're going to attack with the 7/8. If he has a creature, I die. He didn't. That was a good game. Oh my god, man. They were playing to their outs. Mad respect. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. These games are intense, man. Honestly, I'm kind of here for it. 2-1. Let's, I mean, hell, let's run it back and see if we can get another one, you know? So we're gonna mulligan. We're gonna keep. That's gone. Island. This is a very risky keep. We have island planes with some late game stuff. Island. I mean, if we're able to cycle this, maybe. Either way, we're gonna be in a rough spot. A molten gatekeeper. Oof. Well, there's that. So we're gonna play this. 2/5 influencer. I do not think that we're in a great spot right now. And one counter. This part. I probably should have. I don't know why I didn't attack. I'm too busy, like, worrying about what he's got. Alright, we got some options here. I can create a whole bunch of Eldrazi's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can create 5 Eldrazi's and destroy the Hex Gold Slith. We're going to create... We're going to exile target creature, and we're going to scry a bunch. So select a value for X. We're going to 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pay 5. Target a player. Target a creature. We're going to auto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I do 3, 4, warping tuster. Yeah, done. Flames? Sure. We're gonna be able to block. We're gonna take 3. I'm not in a great spot. Having only the 1 green kind of sucks. One, two. What you got going on here? Uh-oh. When you your first mate, you may discard card if you do exile a top. Oh my goodness, that's really good. Yeah, that's game. Good game there. We had a really, really rough hand, I will say. Not the greatest hand to have versus the really aggro deck. But we're 2-2. Let's see if we can bring it up to an even score. I'm feeling pretty confident in this one. We've had a couple of really, really good games, honestly. So I anticipate another really, really good game. But we'll see, obviously. If we get a queue in under a minute. Which I find it kind of crazy that we've almost always had a queue for under a minute. Like, we haven't had that really awful, really long queue yet. I remember, I think it was in Hearthstone where we would always get those really, really long, really, really, like, cruddy queues. And this might be the first one that goes over a minute. I'm drawing attention to it just to see if it would, you know, like pop, because normally it does. But no! We hit a minute. Uh-oh. That's scary. Not too much longer than a minute. So I guess I can't complain too much. We're also playing a mythic, so there's that. We're going to keep this. We're going to keep this. Island and Tamio. Love that for them. Whenever Tamio attacks, investigate. Gosh. That's good. Fast let's go. Let's take the colorless land. End turn. Next turn we will go Path of Annihilation. Oh, are they stuck on 2 lands? No. Path of Annihilation. I'm gonna sacrifice to pop a clue. End turn. That Tamio is going to be real difficult, I will say. Swamp, forest, and an island. Ugh, and now they're gonna... Oh, no. We're gonna end the turn there. And then, yeah, we're just gonna go 7-drop into 7-drop. Hopefully the 7-drop into 7-drop can bring us back. Malevolent Rumble. Mindless Conscription. Collective Resistance. Royal Cartographer. Honestly, if it weren't for the Tamio, I think we were in a pretty good spot. But honestly, the Tamio is not going to be able to do a whole ton against double Drownyard Lurker. Yeah. One, two, three, four, five. Was that a second Tamio? Nice. So let's play this, and then let's just play another Drownyard Lurker. Decline. I have an Ugin's Binding in there, remember. I can't believe that they have two Tamio. That's kind of crazy. These lands are pretty cool. But I do like the Edge of Eternity's lands a little bit better, I think. The Drownyard Lurker is probably not my favorite art style, though, I will say. So they're playing like blue-black pile. Mindless Conscription. Okay, cool. Sacrifice another one.
I'll aid you. So focus on the fight.
You got it.
Use your words.
Yes. Now I'm going to take that action. Yes, yes. Return everything to hand and let me get you in with my 7/7 that'll attack as a 6/7. My enter. I have 2 7/7 vigilances, I have a 3/3 flyer, and you have a full hand of 8 cards. A bunch of which you can play, none of which really do anything for you here. Although they definitely got to think it over. And they're going to run out of time. And I'm kind of here for them running out of time. I'll be real. Like, if that happens, it happens. Your turn will auto-end, Rovgal. It's a good removal spell. I'm gonna leave 5 mana up? Your turn's gonna be over, man.
Oh no! I'm late for class!
I am 100% going to be getting in. Scry's X then draws a card. And it's a removal spell. Yeah, we'll do it. Kozilek's command can 100% get rid of this zombie thing. What is it? Whenever you draw your third card in a turn, so it can only trigger once on that third card draw. Sure. What you got going on over there, Mr. No Time? The thing is, they've most definitely got at least a turn. Based on me having nothing here. Which I don't. There's your timer. You gotta start moving, brother. Sneaky Snacker can block. You got a Basking Root Walla. It's not a Basking Root Walla. Basking Brood Scale. 3 unknowns. You have a clue token. 7 mana. You're drawing a card with the clue. Yeah, you're like out of time, friend. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to put bottom, bottom, bottom. Yeah. Boom. My turn. Land. We're going to cast this. Gotta block with your Tempest Harvester. End turn. Alright, let's see what they've got. Good luck. There's the first card of the turn after his timer had already gone. Love that for him. Honestly, I mean, he's probably playing the best of his ability. You gotta attack so you can draw something so that hopefully it does something with all of my stumpthings out here. I know what you got going on. This card's really good, by the way. And it makes me almost wonder if this guy's slow playing on purpose or if this is just like genuinely what he's thinking right now. Dang, okay. So there's the concede. It took them a long time to get there, but hey, they got there. So I'll take it. Looking at a solid 3-2 record right now. Let's run it back. Let's keep going. I mean, hell, we've got 4 more games to win. You know what I mean? And I'm ready for it. Fatty Chopper? We're taking it out, Fatty Chopper. Alright, we're going to keep this. We're not going to pop that yet. We are going to pop it this turn. Dang it. Dross Claw. You got one mana something? Gains indestructible? Sure. Another Worn Power Stone. Okay, so if I play this on... No, I want to play this first. So I'm going to be playing that next turn. I don't have a land. Alright, we're next. End turn in. Target non-land permanent you don't control. Get rid of that token. No blocks. Okay, so I'm going to play this. This is difficult. I probably should have only done one, but I was going to sacrifice 2 of those tokens anyway. Now I'm going to take 3, which is annoying. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, 3 lands, okay. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7. I hope I draw an Eldrazi. If I draw a 7-mana Eldrazi, I might be able to survive. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that gets me out of this. They just attach to Arcbound Raptor. Yep. That was a good one. Good game. Definitely this stalling out on land while drawing double Worn Power Stone is a little bit iffy on us. But hey, not a bad one. That's a 3-3. We've had worse drafts. We've had better drafts, but we've definitely had worse drafts. So let's go take a look at those packs. We're going to open this through the Omen Pass. Weird frickin' pack art. Belly on the Parched. Don't know what that even means. We got 3 Modern Horizon packs and a Mythic in them. Like to see that. Double Mythic? Ugin's Labyrinth. Oh, heck yeah. I'm pretty sure that's pretty good. And a Mythic wild card. But great for us. Hey, thanks so much for joining me on this one. That was a pretty solid 3-3. Not the greatest draft ever, but hey, I'm here for it. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, get down there in the comments. I really do appreciate it, and it really does help a lot. Thank you guys for being along with me on this journey. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.